Good afternoon, dear friends.
Good afternoon, dear teacher.
I am glad to see you.
We are glad to see you too.
Sit down, please. Today we continue working on our theme, Travelers Club. Today we shall work in Travelers Club. And at the previous lesson we have already traveled around Russia. And today we are going to travel around the world. So today we have around the world tour. So to travel around the world, to the end of the lesson, we are going to remember some new words, the lexics. We are going to listen to a new dialogue. We are going to remember all the necessary things for traveling, and we are going to make up new dialogues, new dialogues. So for the first time, we shall read and repeat the new lexics. So today we are at the TV show. With the TV show we have a TV show host. Who knows this word TV show host? Who is it? So ведущий. So at the TV show you all will be TV show guests. So you understand, I think you understand me. So at every TV show we have advertisement. Do you know the meaning of this word, advertisement? Reklama. Okay. So at this TV show we travel around different countries. We see mountains, seas, weather, nature, sightseeing, rivers, hills. So I suppose that you know very good these words. So we shall translate the word insurance. Do you know this word insurance from the word шуа? Страховка. So the word visa, and the word customs declaration. Таможенная декларация. So first we shall read all these words. I will read and you will repeat after me. TV show host.
TV show host.
TV show guests.
TV show guests.
Advertisement.
Advertisement.
Countries.
Countries.
Abroad.
Abroad.
Sea.
Sea.
Mountains.
Mountains.
Insurance.
Insurance.
Visa.
Visa.
Tourists.
Tourists.
Weather.
Weather.
Nature.
Nature.
Sightseeing.
Sightseeing.
Rivers.
Rivers.
Hills.
Hills.
Customs declaration.
Customs declaration.
So translate into English. Туристы.
Tourists.
Заграница.
Abroad.
Ведущий шоу.
TV show host.
Реки. Rivers. Окей. Горы.
Mountains.
Mountains. Погода.
Weather.
Страны.
Countries.
Таможенная декларация.
Customs declaration.
Виза.
Visa.
Страховка.
Insurance.
Гости ТВ-шоу.
TV show guests.
Реклама.
Advertisement.
Природа.
Nature.
Достопримечательности.
Sightseeing.
So, now the word advertisement. It's high time to have advertisement. At your desks you have some dialogues, some texts. Okay. Look at these dialogues and listen to the dialogue about TV advertisement.
TV advertisement for on wash. What's wrong with you, Mrs. Brooks?
What's wrong with me? I want a holiday from this horrible job of washing socks.
Buy a bottle of on wash, Mrs. Brooks.
On wash is so soft and strong.
You don't want lots of hot water with on wash. It's not a long job with on wash. Use on wash often.
You won't be sorry when you've got on wash.
Everybody wants on wash. On wash is so popular.
In this dialogue we meet many times one sound. So name this sound, please. The sound O. Is it a long sound or a short sound? A short sound. So how can we pronounce it? How can we pronounce it? Open your mouth. So we slightly round the lips and slightly open our mouth and pronounce a short sound O, O, O. So okay, name the words with this sound. Wrong. What else? Loves. What else? On wash.
Holiday.
Holiday. holiday
From.
from horrible socks. Often. Okay. On wash, wash. Okay. So have you understood this dialogue? Okay. Who can translate or retell this dialogue into Russian? Will you?
What's wrong with you, Mrs. Blocks? Что произошло с тобой, миссис Блокс?
Что происходит, да?
Происходит.
Что случилось?
What's wrong with me? Что происходит со мной? I want a holiday from this horrible job of washing socks. Я провожу...
I want.
Я хочу отдохнуть от работы.
Ужасной работы стирки носков.
Buy a bottle of on wash, Mrs. Blocks. Купите бутылочку on wash. On wash is soft and strong. On wash мягкий и сильный. You don't want a lot of hot water with on wash. Вам не пригодится много горячей воды с on wash. Вот так. It's not a long job with on wash. Работа не будет долгой с on wash. Use on wash often. Используйте on wash чаще. You won't be sorry when we've got on wash. Вы не будете извиняться, если вы получите on wash. Правильно?
Не пожалеете. Вы не пожалеете, что вы приобрели, да?
Да. Everybody wants on wash. Каждый хочет on wash. On wash is so popular. On wash очень популярный.
Очень популярно. Do you want to buy a bottle of on wash?
Of course I want.
After this advertisement,
Yes.
do you want? Okay. So you are right. Now we shall read this dialogue. Listen and repeat after me. What's wrong with you, Mrs. Bloggs?
What's wrong with you, Mrs. Blocks?
What's wrong with me?
What's wrong with me?
I want a holiday from this horrible job of washing socks.
I want a holiday from this horrible job of washing socks.
Buy a bottle of on wash, Mrs. Bloggs.
Buy a bottle of on wash, Mrs. Blocks.
On wash is so soft and strong.
On wash is so soft and strong.
You don't want lots of hot water with on wash.
You don't want lots of hot water with on wash.
It's not a long job with on wash.
It's not a long job with on wash.
Use on wash often.
Use on wash often.
You won't be sorry when you've got on wash.
You won't be sorry when you got on wash.
Everybody wants on wash.
Everybody wants on wash.
On wash is so popular.
On wash is so popular.
So read this dialogue by yourself. If you need, you may train this dialogue. One of you will be Mrs. Bloggs, one of you will be voice A and C, and one of you will be voice B and D. So choose your part. Choose your part. So prepare for some time. Prepare for reading. So anybody is ready? You are. Begin, please.
What's wrong with you, Mrs. Blocks?
What's wrong with me? I want holiday from this horrible job of washing socks. Buy a bottle of washing Miss
Mrs. Bloggs.
On wash is so soft and strong.
You don't want lots of hot water with on wash.
It's not a long job with on wash.
Use on wash often.
You won't be sorry when you've got on wash.
Everybody wants on wash.
On wash is so popular.
So good for you. So do you like their reading?
Yeah.
Yes, you like their reading. Who will be the next? You are. Begin.
What's wrong with you, Mr. Claus?
What's wrong with me? I want a holiday from this horrible job of washing socks.
Buy a bottle of on wash, Mrs. Claus.
On wash is soft and strong.
You don't want lots of hot water with on wash.
It's not a long job with on wash.
Use on wash often.
You won't be sorry when you got on wash.
Everybody wants on wash.
On wash is so popular.
Okay, thank you very much. Do you like the reading?
Yes.
Okay, so who will be the next? You please.
What's wrong with you, Miss Blocks?
What's wrong with me? I want a holiday from this horrible job of washing socks.
Buy a bottle of on-wash, Mrs. Blocks.
On wash is so soft and strong.
You don't want lots of hot water with on-wash.
It's not a long job with on wash.
Use on-wash often.
You won't be sorry when you got on wash.
Everybody wants on-wash.
On wash is so popular.
So do you like their reading?
Yes.
Of course, you like them and you like their reading. Read it please.
What's wrong with you, Miss Blocks?
What's wrong with me? I want a holiday from this horrible job of washing socks.
Buy a bottle of on-wash, Mrs. Blocks.
On-wash is so soft and strong.
You don't want lots of hot water with on-wash.
It's not a long job with on-wash.
Use on-wash often.
You won't be sorry when you got on-wash.
Everybody wants on-wash.
On-wash is so popular.
Okay, so is it a good reading?
Yes.
Yes, of course. Now think a little and say who was the best Mrs. Blocks from all of you. Mrs. Blocks, who was the best? Victoria was the best. So do you agree with him
Yes.
or not? So Alina say I was the best Mrs. Blocks. Okay, so who was the best voice A and C?
Kirill.
Kirill? Okay. Let it be Kirill, the best voice. So voice B and D, who was the best?
Alena.
Alena was.
Nikita.
Maybe Nikita. So everybody wants on-wash, everybody was the best letter B and the letter D. Voice B and D. Okay, thank you very much. Now, let's remember our previous lesson. At the previous lesson, we have already named the kinds of transport. Do you remember them?
Yes.
So, what kinds of transport can you name? Name them.
Plane.
Plane, car, train, bus, ship, ocean liner, and a balloon. A balloon. There are 6 kinds of transport. Which way of traveling do you prefer and why? Answer this question, please. Begin, Arina.
I prefer traveling by plane because this is more comfortable.
The most
The most comfortable transport.
transport.
I prefer to travel by plane because it's comfortable. I agree with Arina, and a plane is most undangerous.
And the most the safest,
Most
самый
safe
безопасный.
and soft kind of transport.
You please. As for me,
As for me, I will choose car because I always travel by car. That's why.
so that is why it is the best.
Yeah.
Okay, what about you, Ekaterina?
I prefer traveling by car because I think that is the most comfortable means of transport because I can stop at any time and
Any place.
any place. where I
Okay,
want.
so what about you?
Traveling by balloon because it has
Air balloon.
air balloon because it has some vibes. You can see more places from the
From
height,
the
from the sky.
from the sky.
Yes.
So it is the most romantic kind of
Birds.
transport. Okay. So anything else? No. So then continue, please. So what knowledge and skills can be useful for a traveler today? Let's imagine that you are a traveler who travels the first time. So what knowledge and skills can be useful for a traveler today? So look at the list, choose and prove your opinion.
The most important knowledge and skills can be convincing in conversation.
Why? Prove
Because,
your opinion, prove.
Because if we can be communicate with people, we can ask him
them. I asked them.
some
Mhm.
information, and we can to help him, and when he has helped me.
They can help me. Okay. So, you
In
please.
mind, you should have ability to cook, because
Mhm.
when you live abroad and you live alone, you can't cook.
So you don't have enough money to buy
It's
food.
true, yes.
Mhm.
And you will cook
You can buy products and cook yourself.
yourself.
Yourself. Okay. So anything else?
I think that ability to speak foreign languages can be useful for traveling nowadays, because this ability helps people to understand each other and learn something new about this country by conversation.
Okay. So what about you, Kirill? How do you think?
I think ability to speak foreign languages can be useful for a traveler nowadays.
Okay.
Because
Because
is important skill.
it's important to do what? To
To
communicate
communicate.
in order sell you
In order
to get
information.
information, necessary information. Okay. So how do you think, Nikita?
I think to have a wide knowledge of different culture and different traditions can be useful, because it's
Important
important
to know.
to know
To know what? What is your idea? To know what? If you come to another country, so you should know what?
culture and
How to greet each other, for example. How to come into the church, maybe. How to what? To eat, maybe. Why not? So you should know the traditions of the country to be polite. Is it so? Is it so? Yes, of course. So, any other opinions? Or we shall continue? That is all. Okay. So let's continue our work. So I want to discuss with you the things we need to travel. All the necessary things we need to travel. On the photos you see what? Tickets, camera, money, visa,
And what is
passport, and
what is that?
insurance. Okay, and insurance. So there are three expressions here. You should, you need, you must. Let's compare them. You should. When we say you should, тебе следует иметь, но ты можешь это брать, можешь не брать. Не обязательно. You need. Тебе необходимо, тебе нужно. То есть без этого ну никак. Но если вдруг нет, будут проблемы. So you must.
Ты железно должен.
Да, ты заранее уже знаешь, что вот все, вот этого у тебя не будет никуда. Да? So you should have what? A camera. What else? Insurance. You may have insurance. You may not have insurance. So it's your opinion. So then have money. You need money. So as much as possible. You need tickets if you want to travel.
And you need visa.
You need visa.
You must.
You must have visa. So you must have passport, okay, money, you must have visa, and you must have ticket, or you will stay at home. So in any way, so you should you need to have money, and that is all. So and you should have insurance and a camera. So I want you to watch and to learn this customs declaration. So, and at your desks you have also the blanks of customs declaration. So study them and try to fill in the blanks. At the end of the lesson you will hand me these blanks and I will put you some marks for your work. And we shall continue our work. So I want to discuss with you what countries would you like to visit and why. There are a lot of photos here. So on these countries, so what countries can we see in these photos? Australia, Sydney, what else?
London,
Egypt.
London, Egypt, France. So Saint Petersburg here, and so it is Rome, Italy. So tell me please, what country would you like to visit and why?
I want to visit Netherlands for my experience.
Experience. Okay, why? Only for experience. So what do you want to visit there?
Because
What do you want to visit there?
Amsterdam.
Amsterdam. So this city. So and why? What is
Because
the reason?
it's culture city.
A city with a great culture. Why? Okay. So what about you, Alina?
I'd like to visit Egypt because I like to swim in the sea
In the sea.
and
Okay.
have sun waves.
And sunbathe. Okay. What about you, Anya? What country would you like to visit?
I would like to visit France because I think this
City? This city, this country
very beautiful.
is very beautiful. Okay. What about you, Nikita?
I'd like to visit London because I would like to see Big Ben and Town
Bridge.
Bridge.
Town Bridge. Okay. What about you?
I would like to visit France.
France.
France because I want to see Eiffel Watch.
The Eiffel Tower. The Eiffel Tower.
Eiffel
Okay.
Tower. And we want to see
The Елисеев fields. Елисейские поля. Are the Елисеев fields really fields? You know. Are the Елисеев fields really fields? Елисейские поля это действительно поля?
I don't know.
You don't know, so it is the main street in Paris. It is the main street, Елисейские поля. Okay, what about you?
I want to visit London because I want to improve my English.
Okay. What about you, Ekaterina?
I want to visit France because I want to eat the
Croissants.
and to see Eiffel Tower.
What about you, Sonia?
I'd like to visit France.
France.
Because I think that it is a very beautiful country, and there are many
Sightseeing there. What about you, Kirill?
I would like to visit Egypt.
Why?
Because
With Arina? In
Yeah.
company.
because I like this country.
Very much. Okay. What about you, Adina?
I'd like to visit Korea because I like Korean history and culture.
Culture. What about you?
I'd like to go to Japan because it was my dream to go there.
To go there. France. France. Okay.
Because it's more romantic place.
The most romantic place in the world. So remember, please, France. France. French, but France. Okay. Okay, then. So we will make up dialogues. You will make up dialogues. So maybe there will be short ones, but I think we shall discuss the ideas of traveling in any country you like. So make up the dialogues. So, okay, you have finished. The second group have finished. You are also ready. Okay? What about you? Are you ready to start? Okay. So, the fourth group, are you ready to start?
No.
No, not yet. So, now we discuss the criteria. So, I want to have the 6 criteria, original ideas. So, as usual, content, as usual, sounds, intonation, emotions, grammar, and original ideas. I think it will be useful when we make up dialogues to use these criteria, original ideas. So you listen to your partners, you listen to your classmates, and make some marks on the sheets of paper, according to these criteria, okay? So who will be the first? You can, or you.
Well,
Okay.
Hello, my dear friends. Summer is coming. What do you think about tripping?
Hi Vika, I'd like to visit USA. I want to see Hollywood and meet movie stars.
I don't agree with you because I like to travel Egypt because it's so warm country and you can swim in sea or and pool, for example. What would you?
Hello, my friend. I agree with Vika. So, what kind of transport will we use to travel?
I think we can travel by plane because it's so comfortable and safe.
We agree with you.
So
Okay.
on the one hand, it is important to see culture of this country. We can see sphinx and pyramids, but on the second hand, it is so long trip.
It's bad.
I'm sure it is could be a good trip, but no, I'm sorry. I am sure it is will be a good trip, and we will remember this.
Yes, around the world.
Around the world. Let's travel around the world. Okay, so let's make some marks. So the first criteria, content.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
okay, plus. So the second, sounds.
Yeah.
Half of plus. So the third,
Yeah.
intonation.
Yeah.
So they try to use information sometimes. Okay, the next, emotions.
Yeah.
The emotions. So
Yeah.
Vika give us her emotions anytime. So plus for Vika. Okay, the next, grammar. So there were some mistakes, some bad mistakes. So and the last, original idea. So the dialogue was original. So let it be plus. So 1, 2, 3, and 2 halves, 4. So it is your score. So begin.
Hi girls, what's your name?
Hi, my name is Ben. And my name is A.
I want to ask some questions about the traveling.
Okay, let's discuss it.
What is the aim of your traveling?
Our aim is walking in the country, seeing interesting sights, and meeting new foreign friends.
How many days are you going to travel here?
We are going to be there about 5 days.
Why are you going to visit France?
We think that France is a very romantic country and we want to find our loves.
And I think that it is also important to see the Eiffel Tower because it is the main sightseeing in this country.
Nice to hear. Well, if you have some questions, you can ask them to me.
Thank you.
Bye, girls.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Okay. So the first criteria, content. So give it plus, big plus. Okay. So and also the idea was very beautiful. Okay. Original idea. So the second criteria, sounds.
Plus.
Plus or half of a plus?
Plus.
Plus. Okay. So then, so intonation. Half of a plus, half. Okay, then grammar.
Plus.
Grammar, so I think it will be plus. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Five with half.
Yeah.
5.5.
Yeah.
Okay. So the next.
Okay.
Hello, Alina.
Hi, Alona. What city you would like to visit?
I like to visit France.
France.
Eiffel Tower because it's a very romantic place, and in future I want my boyfriend to engage me.
Oh my god, it's so romantic.
What do you think about Louvre?
Oh, I like Louvre because in one hand I
On
was
the one.
on the one hand I was in Russian Louvre, I was in Hermitage, and I like museums so much. And on the other hand, you can have more beautiful pictures there.
I agree, it's a good idea.
Oh my god, okay, let's go in France together.
Yeah.
What about Adina?
Adina is my best friend, and
She's keeping silence
she will
all the
help
time.
me.
Adina, where have you been? Where they're speaking? Because
She was in France.
she was in France on the Eiffel Tower. So, Hermitage in English. Hermitage. Hermitage. Okay, Hermitage. So let's make some marks, girls and boys. The first criteria, class. The second,
Какой срок?
half of a class. Class. Добренькие. So the next, intonation.
Plus.
Mhm.
Emotions plus 2.
Emotions.
Plus.
Two classes.
2 classes.
Emotions, okay. Grammar.
Half of plus.
Sometimes. So, and original idea.
First plus.
Of course, a plus. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 and a half. 4.5. So, and your group. So it will be the best dialogue. They have prepared much time as they can. Begin.
Hello kids, I'd like to go abroad.
Hello, mommy. What country would you like to visit?
As for me, I need to visit a hot country.
I agree with my brother.
Let's go to Italy.
It is a good idea. There are sea, mountains, and many sightseeing.
Wow, let's go.
It is a short one. A short one. Okay, let's put our marks. So the first criteria content. So plus. The second? Plus. So kind of you. Half of a class, okay. We must be realistic. So this the intonation.
Half of plus.
The next, emotions.
Plus, because I like, wow.
Wow. So the next, grammar. Plus. Okay, plus. And original idea? Okay. 4 classes and 2 halves, so 5. Now let's discuss your marks. So your results 4, 5.5, 4.5 and 5. What marks will you get for your dialogues?
5.
Everybody gets 5.
Yeah.
So it's not.
I think
To give the equal marks. It is not good. It is not polite.
Why not?
It is not right.
Why not?
So your opinions. Who will get 5s? Who will get 5s?
I think that all of us can
Get 5.
5 marks because all of them,
All of us
старались.
All of us try to do our best.
Try
To do our best.
our best job.
Yes.
Okay then. So let's sum up. So the results of the lesson. Let's sum up. So do you like the lesson?
Yes.
What do you like best of all?
Да.
Your opinions. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much for your work. So your task will be to prepare and to write a postcard from Rome to somebody. So to somebody, to your mother, you may write this postcard to me if you like. So write the post and don't forget about the rules of writing postcards. Rules of writing postcards. Okay, stand up please.